everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the hidden stories inside company filings and reveal if they're really as good as they seem or if they're about to fall apart. Today we're diving into an 8K filing from FEMASYS Inc. Now, an 8K is usually for big news, the stuff that can shake up a company overnight. And folks, FEMASYS has some news that might make you want to hold onto your hats. Here's the headline: FEMASYS stock is in danger of being kicked off the Nasdaq stock exchange. Ouch, they got a notification because their stock price has been hanging out below $1 for way too long. Nasdaq has a rule, a basic one really, that your stock needs to be worth at least $1 to stay listed on their main market. It shows a certain level of stability and investor confidence. For FEMASYS, their stock price has been below that $1 mark for 30 straight business days. That means for almost 2 months, investors haven't been willing to pay $1 for a share. Now, Nasdaq isn't always super quick to pull the plug. They've given FEMASYS a grace period. They have until early January next year to get that stock price back up to $1 or more for 10 consecutive business days. That's roughly 5 months to fix a 6-month problem. And if they miss that first deadline, there's a small glimmer of hope. They might get another 6 months if they're otherwise meeting all the other Nasdaq rules, but that's a big if, and it means admitting they need more time to sort things out. How can they fix this? The report mentions they might consider a reverse stock split. Think of it like this. If you have 10 shares worth 10 cents each, a reverse split might turn those 10 shares into 1 share worth $1. It makes the stock price look better on paper, but it doesn't magically make the company more valuable. It's often a sign of a company struggling to keep its share price up naturally. So, what does this all mean for FEMASYS? The fact that they're even in this situation suggests that investors aren't feeling great about the company's future performance or its current valuation. A stock price below $1 can also make it harder for institutional investors to buy the stock, and it can signal a lack of confidence to the broader market. It's also worth noting that FEMASYS has checked the boxes indicating they are an emerging growth company and have not opted out of extended transition periods for accounting standards. This means they're still relatively new and might be using some accounting rules that allow them more flexibility, which isn't necessarily bad, but it's something to keep in mind when evaluating their financial health over the long term. The report is signed by Kathy Lee Sepsic, the Chief Executive Officer. She's the one ultimately responsible for steering the ship, and she's clearly facing a significant challenge right now. Now let's talk about our take on FEMASYS. This filing is a clear red flag. While the company has a chance to fix its stock price issue, the underlying problem is why the price has fallen so low in the first place. Is it a problem with their products, their market position, or just general market sentiment? Without more financial data in this specific 8K, it's hard to say for sure, but the Nasdaq delisting warning is a serious concern. The potential for a reverse stock split is a maneuver often used by companies trying to avoid delisting. However, it doesn't address the fundamental reasons for a low stock price. If investor confidence remains low, the stock price could continue to slide even after a split, potentially leading to further issues down the road. A key risk here is that if FEMASYS cannot find a way to generate significant positive news or improve its financial performance quickly, it might be delisted, which would severely impact liquidity and investor interest in the stock. Alright, that's our breakdown of FEMASYS' critical 8K filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Do you think they can turn it around, or is this the beginning of the end for them on Nasdaq? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps us out and lets us know you want more of these deep dives. And don't forget to subscribe for your regular dose of corporate reality checks. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where we discuss these filings in real time. Thanks for watching. See you next time.